Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment. Originally I wanted to show you the original version, but unfortunately it was impossible to film it with my program that I use, and well, I had no other solution but to buy the enhanced edition, which looks quite nice actually. So I don't think I will betray the spirit of the game, and I can even play something close to the original version over here. I just need to go to Other Senses, and I think it's in gameplay. Probably not actually. Oh well. In case, yeah, I could go to New Life, and then normally should give me an option. Well, I've already selected it. Yeah, I think so. Though anyway, here I am with the character, and just to give you some information, this is the very first time I'm playing this game. For the other games I've played on my channel, I've played the game at least one time before, but this is the first time I'm going completely blind, so I'm kind of excited and also a bit scared. So if I remember correctly, this game uses the 3.5 edition of D&D, so I know I won't get a high intelligence, because represent your memory, reasoning and deductive skill. A pure again memory is faster, gives you more dialogue option and aids your mage skill. I don't really want to play a mage for a start. I'd rather play maybe someone charismatic or a fighter. Okay, more weight to make your melee attack more accurate and damaging. Represent your physique, hardiness and state of health. Okay. Wisdom. I wanted to play a wise character. If you recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience points. I think, yeah, I get maybe 14 over here. A high dexterity, agility, reflexes and eye coordination. Make you harder to hit and aids your stealth skill. Maybe I will get probably a rogue profile or ranger. I don't know which is important really. We'll get 16 dexterity, that's a maximum. Charisma. I get at least 10 everywhere. Yeah, maybe 13 charisma, above average. Exceptional dexterity gives you +2 to your armor class, so survive longer. Strength average, intelligence average, constitution average. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that. Okay, so let's go.
Hey, Chief, you okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Who are you? Who am I? How about you, Stout? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend the night in this brig, go easy on the bub. Name's Mortuary. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your leg yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in... where? What is this place? It's called the Mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The Mortuary? What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty though. Looks like some bug painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place a laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Monty poses. Say, you look like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Looks like you come with directions. Monty clears his throat. Let's see. It starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx Watch, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions, your journal that sheds some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in the rest of the chant, if it's not in the dead book already. Farad? Did it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal, or we'll bury up in the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are, or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. Okay, to keep that in mind, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you. Okay, so I don't know who I am. So, yeah, I can't tell much for now. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. So that journal I'm supposed to have with me. Was there one with me when I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Sounds like you got enough of a journal paint on your body. What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know. But then again, I don't know many people. Still, some bugs got to know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need a key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in these rooms had it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers are dead bodies at cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. So I should attack one of those corpses and loot it for the key? Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a escape hole on one of the shelves around here. Okay, there's shelves in the room for a weapon. Attack the zombie with. Go to inventory skin. Arm yourself. Okay, alright, I'll look for one. Oh, one last thing. Well, corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Okay, toggle run the option screen. Hold on the shift key. Okay. Okay. Alright, thanks for the advice. Alright, party member slots. My friend with me. Tap current action, select character. Okay. Select weapon, select spell. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna use any spells actually. Quick item. Okay. Okay, we'll come back to that eventually. Alright, so to find a scalpel somewhere.
Done.
Just to... yeah, we'll get to the options because I'm not a fan of the graphics actually. I wanted to use the original game, but I think it's a bit too... Gameplay, gore, yes. My channel is not monetized, so yes. Yeah, with the sound I wanted to, yeah. So I hear the voices better. Done. don't think I can change. No, but that's fine. That's okay. I wanted to get close to the original appearance anyway. So bandages, always useful, I suppose. I can highlight the object. That's good to know. Barrels contain murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. Like someone in the middle of dissecting his corpse. That it covered dried blood and vermin. Just try to run. Yeah. The corpse looked like someone turned it inside out. Matching the heart of the table has peeled the skin off the forehead to give direct access to the skull. Yummy. I would probably find the scalpel over here. Yep. Alright, found the scalpel. Now, go get the corpses. And don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Morty. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I want help in attacking the corpse. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I'll just get in the way. No. I want to get on his good side. Alright then. Time to introduce his corpses to a second death then. You can attack by selecting weapons from the quick menu. Pressing the A key also triggers your attack cursor. I don't know if I will use it. Okay. Yeah, inventory. And okay, I have no choice. Now what do? Do I have to wait for it to attack me? Can we talk about it first? The shambling corpse looks like it has been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead is peeled back, revealing its chalk white skull. Someone's chiseled the numbers 5, 6, 9 into the exposed bone. Examine the corpse. He's carrying a key. This corpse doesn't appear to be carrying a key, and it doesn't look like it would be able to use one if it did. His fingers are broken, as if someone smashed them with a hammer. You do happen to notice that his left shoulder is heavily bandaged. The bandages might be usable if the corpse were disposed of it first. I'm not using a bandage that has been used by a corpse. I know it might not be the most hygienic place in the world, but I'm not going to make this worse. I'm looking for a key. No, I didn't want to talk to it. Chief, they can't hear you, right? They're dead. But you're dead. You're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. With corpses here, Morty rolls his eyes. You probably didn't have much personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant with his corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's save the corpse talk for the barmies, alright? Alright then, let's go. Corpse carrying nothing. Okay. How about you? Corpse looks like the one with the key. He's holding it tightly in his left hand, his thumb and forefinger locked around it in a death grip. It looks like you need to hack the corpse's hand of it to free the key. I need that key, corpse. Looks like you're not long for this word. Okay. Good. needed to see other things, maybe? Oh no, already did that. Psst, some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from me on. No need to put any more corpses in dead books than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are the caretakers? They call themselves the Dustman. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis on the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die. Sooner, better than later. I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die. Sooner, better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in a dead book than out of it? Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead shits are the last chances for a couple of hardy bastards like us. We need to be chivalrous. Not hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? Eh? No, I don't actually. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We have something to talk about. I don't appreciate men with that kind of death experience. Wait, didn't say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright. You might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mont is just clacking his teeth as in anticipation. Of course, the caretaker would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. But where did all these corpses come from? Death is at the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that left of the poor sod who sold their bodies to the caretaker after death. Alright, I try to remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you still a little adult after you kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, alright? Okay, then the talk option from the quick menu. Alright, if I have any questions, I'll ask you. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. That's a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright, it couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movement. If you ever start to get clouded on an important thing, like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Alright, I got it. Let's go.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so find Farad. Okay. And can I write my own journal? Oh, I can search them. Cool. Okay, so I want to save. Yeah, good enough. Bloodstains, rust, and other remains cover the surface of a metal slab. It is much larger than one of the other slabs, and sitting on a platform that allows it to be so rotated. So I must not run. What if I get too close to a zombie? This is a zombie walker. I have no way to see if they are male or female. Oh, this one maybe look female. Yeah, they have ponytails and such. Okay, so male zombies got a mohawk and female zombies got a ponytail. Got it. Ah, receiving room logbook. This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in a tight craft script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with a scribe on duty before being embalmed or cremated. The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation room, contact the scribe on duty, and notify him that the contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain that the shell is thoroughly stripped of its possession before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought the shell to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalogue all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out. Don't really understand the instructions for now. I need to read it again at some point. So, Morte, did you understand?
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Maybe, yeah. How do you use these bandages? You use them. The staunch bleeding and all of that. Use bandages on yourself. Right click on them, right the inventory screen. Use them on another person. First place them in one of your quick item slots. Click the bandages icon. Okay. Okay. Rummage through some stuff. Couple commons. Oh, another weapon. Which one's better? I mean, they must be absolutely terrible for now, but 2 for crushing. Okay, and 1 3 piercing. Oh yeah, this one's much better. Can I trust this guy? The scribes look very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal grey eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pain. Greetings. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Before Morte can finish his rant, the scribes begin coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spells die down, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged weed. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the better. Before Morte can finish, the scribe's grey eyes flicker on you. The weight of years hang heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I've not yet deafness among my elements. Restless one? You know me? Know you? I There's a trace of bitterness in Scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He's silent for a moment. But you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question, as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. I. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dhall. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dhall.
Updated my journal. Do you know who I am? Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you, and who now lie in your keeping. Dhall sighed. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me, and they are here.
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I thought she had traveled with you in the past. Dhall looks like he is about to start coughing again, and catches his breath. Am I mistaken? I know nothing about her. Dhall makes no response to this. He simply stares at you in silence. Before you said there were others interred here who journeyed with me. Where are they? Doubtless they are, but I know not their names, nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. Dhall gestures around you. All dead come here. Some must have travelled with you once. Where's this woman you mentioned? The Northwest Memorial Hall is the floor below us. Check the bias here. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap they will revive your memory. I don't know. I don't recall ever traveling with a woman. That's some of a question for you. What is this place? You are in Mortuary, restless one. Again you have come. Before he can finish, Dhall breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room, hoping those about to depart the shadow of his life. Again? I've been here more than once? Yes, again. You have been brought here many times before, restless one. I had hoped that this time would be your last, considering the wounds you have sustained. He sighed. When will you give up your passions and leave the shadow of life? Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dhall coughed, but gives a garrulous breath, a state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone done that? Is it worse than remaining the shadow of what life once was? I think not. I see. I had some other questions. You sound ill. Are you not well? I am close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I'll tire of this mortal sphere. Dhall gives a ragged sigh. The plains holds no more wonders through one such as I. Are you certain? There might be some way I could help you. I do not wish to live forever, not live again, restless one. I could not bear it. Very well. I had some other questions. What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Dhall coughs again, then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. This place... oh yeah. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit. We would not let anyone other than Dustman pass. Dhall breaks into a ragged cough and continue. One of the guys from the front gate has a key to it, but it's unlikely he will open for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Okay. Farewell. As you turn to leave, Dhall speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point your path will return you here. Dhall's cough, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. And perhaps we'll meet again, Dhall. The book is huge, it contains thousands of names. Is there a map somewhere? Just to see map screen. Oh! Alright. Oh, I can... Oh, great! I can zoom in and out. Perfect. So if I go there... Gate looks still shut, there's no lock over me of opening it. Okay. And do you kill another zombie? No. Okay. Can I quick save? Yeah. It looks like some kind of huge circle. Living room, stairs up and down. Oh! Okay, so, well, I will observe the rest of the room before going downstairs. Yee. Yikes. The stench coming from his corpse is truly nauseating. Someone split open this man's chest and has yet to remove the internal organs. Yeah, inventories. Ei-Vene. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The second flesh around the cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands, her fingers and talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
Hey, she's a tiefling, Chief. You got thin blood in her veins. Usually got some sense to her she has knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head. And addled looking too. I'll leave her alone for now. It's a tiefling. I think it was the first time you saw tieflings. I mean, before Baldur's Gate 2. And this game came out before Baldur's Gate 2. the same barrels of formaldehyde. I'm glad there aren't many enemies so far. I don't see why I would attack anyone. A jar of embalming fluid. Okay. That's new. A sealed jar of embalming fluid. It has been used as a preservative for dead bodies. As an added benefit, the smell of the fluid is more than sufficient to mask the smell of any rotting bodies it is used on. Effects are temporary. 2 hit points. Okay. It's locked. Oh, another set of stairs. Container is locked. Okie dokie. There was a zombie over here. Maybe he has a key? Or... oh no, there's no... no, there's no zombies. It was locked, we need a key. Alright. Alright. So I need to check if the zombies have keys, I suppose. And be careful not to kill the ladies. I'm sure it's saying a lot of of dumb stuff. Okay. I think the numbers might mean something. Faint spam. His lips have been stitched closed. Oh, I can talk. The address is zombies. Blinks in surprise. What? Not a zombie? Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar half-frightened, half-angry expression. I'm looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks you up and down for a few moments, then frowns. His eyes narrow suspiciously. I'm not persuasive enough to do that, but why don't you tell me what you're doing here before I call the guard? There may be something in your eye that makes the zombie expression crumble. He looks frightened. What have you seen the Dustman do? Nothing. I do nothing. Control nothing. Just people. Just nothing. Eyes now raised in conviction. Too much. I see. There was something else I wanted to ask you. What do you want to know? Do you know someone named Farad? Farad? The zombie frowns briefly in thought. You're living home somewhere. He shakes his hand. Not know where. frowns again. This is all mud. We must move forward. Why don't the Dustman like Farad?
Updated my journal.
It's a collector. They send us to Mortuary. Son of a Dustman. Brings lots of brothers. Just enough knowing just brothers. Expecting worse in that book.
What? He's saying that Farad Baku has been selling lots of deaders, corpses, to the Dustman. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the Dustman. Sounds like if Farad's been selling too many deaders and the Dusties think he's been putting hivers in dead book before he house up. You know, killing people. Farad been selling... Okay. I see. There was something else I wanted to know. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it?
No. Some book value? Some book value.
What? He wants to know if somebody robbed you. Probably what happened. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding Steve. Look, I may have some questions later. Don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, I had a question. Important one. Greetings. I have some question. How can I escape from here? Zombie grunts.
You can't escape for photos.
He waves his hand. Portals? What portals?
Photos.
The zombie waves around the area.
Photos over.
Can you show me one of these portals? He's silent for a moment, and nods slightly, as if in understanding.
What help you?
Maybe we could help each other out. What do you want in return?
I need you to get a key for me. One for my kids and I'm bonus one.
Alright, where is this key?
Just to 300.
Points it at his eyes.
Plus yellow eyes.
Then makes a motion with his hands that reminds you of a pair of cutting shears.
Razor fingers.
What? This woman sounds really attractive? No, she doesn't. And even if she did, it's not the time or place. A Dustman woman with yellow eyes and blades on her fingers? Alright then, I'll be back with the key.
Updated my journal.
Zombie squints at you.
If you can't, don't say anything with me. I'll get you in a sleep.
I'll be back. So I have to attack the tiefling girl. Fingers and talons. Well, she had talons but not blade. It's not the same thing. Just to see. Bounding key from some dust woman with blades for hands and yellow eyes. Does she have yellow eyes? Pale features. Hands. Okay. I said greetings. Maybe no response. I think the dusty shit may be short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? Yeah, I'm trying to find another one. Right, so I have the receiving room. This is where I came from. Oh, this is the last one. Okay. There's another set of stairs. Should I go back here or... Yeah. Where do I see stairs? Ah, yeah. But I think this place is locked. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here. You know what? I will quick save and attack her. Greetings. Tap the woman to get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes have a watching yellow, with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Ah, greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together and makes a strange motion with her hands. Find threads and embalming juice. Bring here to Ei-Vene. Go, go, go. Been assigned a quest. Oh, I probably don't need to kill her. Find thread and embalming juice. I have embalming juice, but I had some questions first.
Updated my journal.
She turns away. She makes no sign that she heard you. I think the dusty shit might be a bit short of hearing. Okay. Okay. So I need to find thread. I don't think I found some. Because I have embalming fluid. That's good. And I still need thread. I wonder if they moved in the original game. I don't think so. Okay.
All right.
Chocolate charm. Ooh, there's skeletons over here. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flame. Okay, so not get too close. Ah. There we go. You better hold. Whoa! No. No. Didn't see me.
I'm gone.
Okay. See, Ei-Vene, she's still dissecting the corpse chest with her talons. The wood on the talons remind you of something, but you can't quite recall what. Watch her, she didn't mention it.
Updated my journal.
You study the motion of Ei-Vene's hand, you feel it prickling along your scalp, and then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blowing, until you are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched into its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Keep this thing safe and wait for my return. No, what's going on? The memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, its hand falls back to its side, and as it does, the vision fades, until you are watching Ei-Vene's hand make the stitching motion once more. Have regained a memory. It gives you additional experience points, skill, and may even lead to you gaining something else of value later on. Okay. Okay. Give it a thread and embalming fluid.
Updated my journal.
Without missing a beat, Ei-Vene snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Within minutes she is finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hands and drags the talons along your arm and chest. It's not that I'm not flattered, but it's like you have a new friend, Chief. You didn't some time together, or... Stoic Morty. As she traces your arm and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, and bends forwards and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who writes on you? Hivers do that? No respects to Zombies. Zombies, not playthings. She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape. Many scars, no preserved. The talon suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon in the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Let it work.
Updated my journal.
The sensation is curiously painless as Ei-Vene begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns, then stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. It'll work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Ei-Vene puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nod, and make a shooting motion with her talons. Done. Go. Go. Wait a minute. Make the motion of a key turning with your hand. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, then sniffs. Her hand starts into her robe, then emerges, a key hanging from a wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Go. Go.
Updated my journal.
Yay! Oh, I'm glad I didn't kill her right away. Greetings. Here's that embalming room key you wanted. Zombie's eyes widen, and he snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding on the wire.
Good, good.
Now, how good do I get out of here?
Updated my journal.
The zombie grunts.
You can escape the portals.
He waves his hand.
Poof.
He told me that already. Can you show me one of these portals? The zombie nods.
You want it? To go down from first floor, number one, the next finger, sample for crook.
He holds up the exact finger and bends it to a crook.
When you have three, don't watch. You can stick it cut and can escape from here. Simple as comfort.
Nods eagerly.
You can rest there.
Crooked finger bone? Where am I going to find on those?
Updated my journal.
He shrugs.
Must be going on somewhere. You can start drummers on the floor. maybe not.
Very well. I'll check upstairs for the crude finger bone, then head to the first floor, to one of the arches in the northwest room. Got it. Do I get it? Yep. I found a crooked finger bone. Secret portal northwest room on the first floor of the mortuary. If you take a crooked finger bone up to it, it will activate and takes me to a secret crypt. With access says I can rest. It doesn't know where I could find a crooked finger bone, however. It suggested to try the upper floor of the mortuary. Northwest room to the first floor of the mortuary. The first floor. So we're on the first floor. No, second floor. Okay. One map. Oh, there's a... Okay, I remember some places. Okay, the first floor must be that way, and I need the key to open it. Alright. So... I will just go to the first floor. See what I can go do there.
Done.
I need to be discreet, but I don't know if they will let me. You can't see me. You better hold on. Okay. Dustmans regard you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. If you are not lost, what is your business here? I can't tell them anything. That is none of your concern. I'm afraid that is my concern. Perhaps the guards can loosen your tongue. Dustman takes a step back. It looks like he's about to summon the guards. Oh shit. Snap his neck before he can get all out. Before the Dustman can utter a word, your hand clamp onto his temple and twist his head sharply to the left. Can't have you altering your friends. There's a crack and Dustman falls limp in your arms. It was you and me, Dusty. To your surprise, the axe seemed instinctual, as if you had done it many times before. With its task comes the stirring of a memory, but it is not strong enough to surface. Couple comments. Oh! Junk. I don't need junk. Not yet, anyway. So what if I wear Dustman robe? Will they leave me alone? It seems so. Oh yeah, it's just junk. No. I'm looking for a crooked... what's that again? Have no memory. Crooked finger bone. Okay. Okay, so this one container locked. Yep. What's that? Okay. 9 hit points, 5% resistance slashing attacks. The glistening blood drop is as hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly, spread through the user's bloodstream. Okay. It's like a health potion. Dustman bone charm. Aha. Someone spent a series of tasks in red ink on a scrap of parchment. I would like the constructed worker to be inspected twice daily at the end of each work shift when the new initiates come on duty. We have experienced too many contracted collapses while engaging in heavy labor as of late, and I fear the embalming treatment initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. If the contracted workers should be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed, then it would present the backlog of shelves in the preparation room and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of. When possible, the original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I've included spare embalming charms within the shelves for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandages, or application of embalming fluid. Right. So do I need... Okay, the crematorium. Okay, keep exploring. Locked. Damn. Aha. Mortuary sanctum. Oh, so that way I can get to the second floor. And the third floor over here. Interesting. Okay. So let's see if I can go downstairs. Okay. Great. No. Oh, it means I can go down now. I'm on the first floor. Okay. Well, I think it's a good time to stop here. I've already explored a lot of things. Yeah, I'm playing it safe because it's a bit slow. I don't want to spend 2 or 3 hours on a video, but it's really good so far. I like it, and I would definitely play more. It's just I lose track of time with this kind of game because it's so immersive. I could play for hours. Yeah, I'm really good so far. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.